Well, hello there, gamers. Happy New Year, and welcome back to Seaside Survival. Last episode, we began to create a space for our brand new gaming district, a spot where we can create and play some really fun minigames here on the seaside. For this episode, we're taking to the skies and creating the Elytra course. The idea is simple. You'll have wings and rockets, and the goal is to make it through all the hoops in the best time possible. Of course, the goal is to not crash into a wall and become a pancake. Right, so we've got a lot of ground to cover. Well, I guess we've got a lot of sky to cover in this episode. So, without much further ado, let's get into it.
You really cleared the place.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
a bridge over here?
No more trees?
Man. You got a whole path around the whole thing?
Uh-huh. So we can have stuff
Start.
inside the loop and on the outside of the loop. And then right over
Yeah,
here
good
is
start.
the skeleton farm and this cool cave.
Mm-hmm. That should be really fun. We should be able to do quite a bit with all this.
Dude, I'm doing so well at not dying. I have 42
Yeah.
levels right now.
That's what you say, and then 5 seconds later you fell into a pit.
No,
It's
that's
doomed to fall!
That's why I'm saying it, so you know before I die.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. So what do you think, Nick? I think we should start with parkour or an Elytra course.
I'm leaning towards the Elytra course.
Elytra course could be cool. Wasn't there an underground area?
Yeah. Let's go check that
Where's
out.
that? I'll follow you. It would be kind of cool to start in the area over here and then make our way into an underground segment.
Yeah, that's right up here.
Ah, right over the mountain, huh?
Yep. And let's see if we can shoot the gap.
Oh boy.
It's not too bad.
Oh yeah. This place is ripe for Elytra action.
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of room to fly around down here.
These caves just keep going. I've tried to map out some of them. I have no idea how far they even go.
Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, so we could start above ground and then come down here and then back out?
Sure.
What do you think?
Yeah, we got plenty of things we could hang from the ceiling, small gaps that we could make.
Yeah.
You want to take it slow because this opens up into like a whole nother area.
Whoa.
And it just,
there it is.
that did not go well.
Oh. Dude, I'm doing so well at not dying. I have 42
Yeah.
levels right now.
That's what you say, and then 5 seconds later you fell into a pit.
No,
It's
that's
doomed to fall!
What do you think of the prototype?
That looks good.
Think someone could fly through this?
Yeah.
Easy.
Just ripped right through it right there.
Ow.
No. Ow. Ow.
All right, so this is
Funny.
5x5. What do you think?
5x5 looks good.
Slightly
But-
bigger than a 4x4.
Can we fly it? Yep. Yeah, we can fly
Oh
it.
yeah. Done. Huh? Didn't even hit the sides.
Did you win the course?
Yep.
Now the best thing is try this angle.
Easy.
And now get it on the way back. Ah! I have one heart left.
Okay, watch and learn. Read 'em and weep. That was the test rocket.
That was, okay. Alright. Sure. Oh, alright.
Huh? Check out that flying prowess.
Flapping there, yeah.
Alright, now try it in F5 mode.
Oh, jeez, I'm just done. Let me go grab that healing potion.
I made it through.
See if I can do that. Oh.
Hey, you made it!
Oh, I got into the air. Hey, I made it back! Yeah!
So we start up here-ish, except imagine a tower. And then we leap out the window. Through that. But yeah, I think this is good.
Yeah.
It's a great start. Can I borrow some more nether brick?
Sure. Wow.
Mmm. Hi, this is Editor Me from the future. Apologies for the audio level in those clips. Don't worry, we fixed it for future recordings. Also, apologies for the stupidity. We did not fix that for future recordings. Okay, so here's the part of the video where it gets a bit awkward. Somehow, a bunch of the clips that I recorded while building this thing aren't super usable. Essentially, my recording settings got borked, and I ended up recording most of this thing in an unusable format. Oops. Okay, so the good news is most of the footage was just me placing rings around the area. It wasn't the most riveting footage you'll ever see. And besides, the rings grew and evolved as I built it, so I wound up going back and revising the early designs anyway. No biggie. The bad news is, there was about an hour of footage where Nick and I played around with the course, and that was pretty fun. So let's make a deal. I'll record some new footage here, showing off the Elytra course, and talking about the build in general. Heck, I'll even run the course a few times so you can see a pro at work. I'll be streaming more often soon on my channel, and maybe, just maybe, I can convince Nick to come along for some shenanigans. Sound good? I'm just gonna fly over to the course here. I feel like sometimes I jump cut too much, so I'm gonna start using some clips of me walking or flying around so you get a good feel for the area and the land. Now, the Elytra course needs a starting point, and that starting point is going to be this tall nether brick tower here in the field. I went with a simple rounded tower for this one, and it gives us enough height to start and end the course from the top. And if you're going to have a dark tower, you should have a field of red roses around it, right? We'll eventually landscape the entire area inside the gaming district. Ah, nighttime. The perfect time to give a tour. Mobs everywhere. I'll take care of you, and take care of you. Okay, we should be safe, guys. Check out the entrance here. I used some wool to tie into the ring. Oh my gosh. Okay, get rid of you. All right. Now we can give a tour, right? Anybody else creeping? Just the pig? Right. Okay, so here is the main entrance to the tower. And, we got some features. We got a chest. We've got a crafting table, some banners, all the usual stuff. And over here, we have something great. Check out this little invention of mine. Patented design. It's an Elytra repair station. You stand on this here pressure plate, and 3 dispensers will shoot out bottles of XP. A few stomps on this bad boy, and a mending enchanted piece of gear is all fixed. Perfect for a day of flying. Speaking of, I need to spend some time at the mob farm to get more gunpowder for rockets. Now you see why that farm... Oh my gosh. Now you see why the mob farm was needed, right? Now at the top here, we have our little starting point. This is where we... and a spider. Okay, we have a spider situation under control. Right. So here's the beds where you set your spawn. Very good. Okay, so you end the course over here on this side, and you start it over here on this side. It loops around the area, and it's quite cool. So let's take this opportunity to fly around a little bit. I'll show you how the course works, and then I'll run the thing. Now this section here is all about speed. It's designed... Whoa, oh boy. Okay, the rings are designed to get you swooping down into the cave entrance so that you have to build up speed. Of course, you could turn around, you could slow down, you could run into something, but ultimately you want to come in here. Oh boy, okay. See, that's the obstacle. That's what you're trying to avoid. So ultimately, you swoop down here and fly through all of the rings, and at the end of this straightaway, there's a really tight turn, which takes you to the next portion of the cave. See, here it is. So I made this ring, well, it's not really a ring, but I made this part so it's pretty obvious that you're meant to turn around here. And it's just really satisfying when you do it right, because you turn really tight, pause in the air for a moment, and then speed away with the rocket. Nope. Okay, so this segment was kind of a challenge to build, right? So you see the water to the side here and the water on the other side. There was water in the middle too at one time. Thankfully, Nick had a bunch of sponges and I soaked up the water and got rid of all the blocks that were blocking our path here. So now we have this kind of tight straightaway into the next section. You may notice that these rings are getting smaller and smaller as you go through this area. That's by design. Kind of tricky to navigate through them. And then ultimately, you got to go up to get out of the cave. Okay. Take care of some of these guys first, and then we'll go out of the cave. We'll light this place up more so that mobs don't get involved, but for now, it is what it is. So we pop out of the cave and up through that ring, which brings us to one of the taller points in the course. Now, that builds up momentum again as we have to fly really low and duck through these rings before another sharp turn and another uphill flight. And this is the last of the big momentum challenges as we come back to the gaming district and the dark tower. So you can see here the last couple rings, and then we land safely up at the top of the tower. All right, so that is the course. Should we run it for real? I think we should. Okay, with the sunset at our back and the wind on our face, let's give this thing a shot, right? Here we go. All right, a couple rings down. All right, and this is where it gets a little dodgy going into the cave. Oh gosh. Here we go. Like a pro. Okay, and the sharp turn. Yeah. Boost through here. Go up. This one's hard to catch. Okay. Very good, but now I have a ton of speed. See that one. Oh. Alright, have to do a quick turnaround there. Make sure I get all the rings. Alright, this last momentum challenge is a challenge. You have to boost your rockets a bunch of times to get up this high. Not too high. And then dive down pretty quick. Through the cave. Yes. Do another quick turnaround. And land perfectly inside the tower. Yes. What do you think? Leave a comment below. I think it'd be fun to have a bunch of people try this. Maybe someday there'll be a world download. We'll see. Now, I don't usually like to say what we're going to be doing in the next episode, for fear that I'll change my mind and do something entirely different. But I'll say it this time. Design and decorating. I have a cool idea in mind for the inside of the cave, so we'll be doing a lot of work to create a custom cave interior biome, and generally fancying up the areas around the Elytra course. You can see that I've already begun decorating the cave with some moss and greenery. I'm envisioning this as a bright, vibrant cavern with lots of plant life, some real Minecraft plants, and some custom-built stuff. Imagine that mixed with the stone types that are already here and some cool custom geode bits. It's gonna be cool. I'll be trying a few streams here on YouTube in the next couple weeks, hopefully to run this course with Nick and to do some cave beautification. Make sure you're subscribed and tune in. Okay, so with that said, thank you so much for joining me this week. I hope you enjoyed the episode and the Elytra course. Tune in next time where we'll do something a little different. Bye-bye.